Actually, that was Richard Butler. Yeah, we heard some slow and fast psychedelic first. That was Heartbreak Beat from their new LP.
The Heartbreak mix.
Yeah.
Dub version. Kind of.
Did.
Yeah.
That was the slow dub, and then we did the regular cut. We just kind of eased on into it.
Psychedelic Furs ripping themselves off this year, doing a rewrite of their last hit, Heartbeat. It's a cool tune.
That's from their new album, Midnight to Midnight. The Robert Cray Band is, the tune that we heard was written by Willie Dixon. It's from his first album that has been re-released, entitled Who's Been Talking. Of course, Robert Cray is going to be opening for Huey Lewis.
The News, yes.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
What is he?
In March.
He has like 4 albums out now. This one in particular. This one, the Who's Been Talking, Strong Persuaders, his new one, False Accusations, and one other.
He's asking me. He knows all the names. He runs the record store, but he's
Both those cuts are important because we have before the Poetics have played with both Robert Cray and the Psychedelic Furs in town before. So those are like bands we've opened for.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
In town? Where did Robert Cray and you
He played at ODU a while back when nobody really knew who he was. The only credit to his name he had was that he had made a cameo in Animal House, I think. But now he's got some hits, and he's doing real well. He's great, too. He was great live.
He can really smoke. Also, we were talking about another album that he was on with Albert Collins and somebody else that we played. I know that we played on the show.
That was some great moments in guitar playing on that record.
Can't remember who that was.
Killer.
Bad Influence was the name of that other record. That's what it was. All right, you're listening to New Tracks on FM99. New Tracks is brought to you by Tracks Music and Video, Ward's Corner in Norfolk, Todd Center in Hampton, and Loman's Plaza, Virginia Beach. We've got David Middleton and Bill Sheeran from Waxing Poetics, and we're going to be right back after this. The compact disc.
I don't think it will because we don't have anything ready that we're proud of. Time is money. Time is money in the studio.
You learn that
maybe
quick,
we'll do that
huh?
next time or something.
I hope so. I really hope
nice.
that. I hope next time we have enough money to do, or some enough time at least to do maybe a cover or something really funny. Or some novelty thing that we could add on a flip side,
B-side or something.
Yeah, or an extra CD cut. That kind of thing is great. Or extra cut on a cassette.
I don't think it's going to happen this time.
It won't happen with this album. No, we're too po.
Well, I've read nationally that this record's like, as far as college radio stations are concerned, it's like the 4th most added record for a couple of weeks ago around the country. Did you have any expectations when the album came out or before you put it out? Or what was you trying to prove when you put that record out?
Well, oh golly, I don't know. I really don't know. We needed to get a product out so bad, a good product that really, really represented us. And also, the college radio airplay is really important because we play colleges,
And we're adding on a lot of stations here as we speak, so that's really good.
Yeah.
Any favorite colleges that you like to play at, or famous road trip?
We've played a lot. There's a lot of great schools in Virginia. We play Charlottesville a lot up at UVA, Virginia Tech in Blacksburg, and we have just a fun time every time we play there. They love rock and roll, and they love to just go out and have fun. And we're hoping to play more. It just can only get better.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
Here's to it.
Now tell us about. I think we were talking earlier that you might come out with another album that you might go into recording in the summer. Do you know what cuts or some of the cuts that you might do? I realize when I go and hear you play, I hear songs that are not on this album. So are any of those that we're familiar with going to be on the next one that you know of already?
You take it. I've talked enough.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure that I know there's 3 or 4 right now that we're sure certain's going to be on definitely. Well, what do we call it? Jimmy Carter's Head.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of tunes like
Jimmy Carter's Head.
Yeah, when we recorded Jimmy Carter's Head for the first album. We recorded Jimmy Carter's Head and another song called Happy Days for the first album.
Will be on there.
And we just ended up not using them, so I'd like to save them for the second album. And we've got some other tunes like Baby Jane and
Baby Jane is a tune that we recorded over the summer. Or not recorded, excuse me. Wrote.
In fact, we wrote it while we were down in the drive-in, so we really didn't get a chance to record it.
Are these tunes in your set now that you're playing live at various clubs around town?
All the time, yeah. We've got some newer tunes, Father, Son, and Ghost, and Iodine.
Yeah, that's a real fast one. I'm sure it's going to be on there. And one of my favorites is "Where Your Name Is." It's
That's
one we
Brent,
just
yeah,
wrote,
that's Brent, yeah.
about a month ago, or 2 months. So
Those are prospective cuts, and
They're
hopefully,
very likely.
Hopefully, by the time we get down to recording an album, we'll have plenty more stuff to choose from. I'm sure.
That sounds
we'll.
like half the album right there.
That's
It was more
really.
than 4. That was about 6
Yeah.
you named. So.
Yeah, it's true. We've got lots of stuff to choose from. We'll have even more.
We hope to have like a lot to choose from instead of just a few.
Yeah, we've got stuff we haven't even worked on yet.
Yeah.
So that's like, we're busy. We're very busy.
Well, after this record goes gold, you'll be able to do what you want.
Oh God, that'll be in about 20 years.
Wake me
man.
up, please.
All right. Well, speaking of music, let's get back to it. We've got some new rank and file that
I'm
we
getting a
wanna
premium from a cereal box or
Yeah,
something.
right.
You can send in a couple of stamps for the lyrics.
Right.
So
And it
it's-
won't be on cardboard either.
Oh no,
No, it's nice. I saw
Yeah.
somebody had a copy of it, and I said, "Where'd you get those?" And they said, "I mailed in for them." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
We actually, for people that want them, sure they can have them. They're there.
And if you'll get a pencil and a pen, I'll give you the address in just a second. But I'm going to put David on the line. We were talking about this earlier, but I want to ask, what do you mean by walking on thin legs, and what do you mean by the thing about the furniture, living chair?
Oh, okay.
These are song titles from your record.
Yeah, these are tunes that are on the record. Well, these are questions that a lot of people ask me, so it's nothing I'm really, unfamiliar with. Walking on thin legs is basically about being scared, being just very frightened, but enjoying being frightened. It's about being frightened, but learning from the experience. And Living Chairs is about like a room that remembers things. It's kind of like there was an old Ry Cooder song called "If Walls Could Talk."
Okay.
It's been the idea's been done, but it's like this is a room that remembers everything that you did, about how bad you looked in the morning and everything.
I have to make my furniture move out of the house. And the other
Like
question
if
I
your pet
have,
could talk.
Yeah.
when you talk about Friday's Child, is that like the old rhyme of, Wednesday's child is fair of face and Monday's child full of grace?
It was based on that.
Does Friday's
on
Child
that
work for a
rhymes.
living, or is loving and giving? I can't remember.
I don't remember. I really
Oh,
don't remember. I think Friday's Child was loving and giving.
Okay. Well,
hope
thank you
so.
very much. That clears
I
that up.
hope so.
Yeah,
For those of you who would like copies of the lyrics, you write to Waxing Poetics, and that's a post office box. It's 9252 right here in Norfolk, Virginia, and the zip code is 23505. And if you didn't have the pencil and paper ready, you can give me a call during my show. I'll be glad to read you the address.
And
It's
from-
neat. We've been getting a lot of great response. A lot of good fan mail. A lot of people sending in self-addressed stamped envelopes. It's really cool.
All right, terrific.
Pictures.
Oh,
Sending you
yeah,
pictures.
every now and then, somebody writes a really neat letter. We've been getting some great mail.
Uncensored
We've been getting some great mail.
Oh, yeah. Mail is always interesting. Well, we want to thank you very much for coming up here on New Tracks and talking about your new album, Hermitage. It's on the Emergo label. And, of course, now we've absorbed this so much that we're waiting for the next album to come out. We don't know what the title of that is, do we?
No, we don't.
No.
But you're gonna right after this, you're gonna leave us with one more song from the record that you're gonna choose. You haven't done it.
Thank you.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
It certainly deserves it. So you're gonna leave us with one more cut. And what have you chosen?
Yeah, all right. This song is, we were talking about this earlier. It's called Living Chairs, Going Through the Walls. Listen for Carol Taylor on backing vocals. On this
Okay.
tune.
Mhm.
You listen closely.
And there's some harmonica
She'll kill
on
me
this
for
one?
saying that. She'll kill me for
Will
saying
she?
Yes, this is where we had to force Paul to play harmonica on too. So.
Force him
Yes.
to play.
that. Yeah, at gunpoint. Mitch forced him at gunpoint.
Does he not play or?
Oh, he plays. He plays. He just was shy about it.
Uh-huh.
So he's good, too.
It's
Listen to
very
it.
good.
Living Chairs, Waxing Poetics from their new album Hermitage.